Spirits, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. Still shaderless because I'm way too nervous about changing anything about the mods, but we will do that soon, within the next few days at some point. It's just I need to mentally convince myself that even if things go wrong, we should be able to fix it with various backups. But yeah, it's still scary. I mean, I'm happy I got everything running again after, setting up the PC again recently, like last month or so, and now I need to go back in there and do other scary things. It's not exactly what I'm looking forward to. Is that just like a mountain, or why is that so cut off? It doesn't look like there's a structure there. Just confusing. Might just be world generation doing. Yeah, that's just world generation doing its beautiful thing. Yeah, maybe we will find some structures today that aren't eco trees. I believe I am delusional. The stones look so different now. And maybe, if we are lucky, we could also find a village, and then, if we're very lucky, a villager that gives us a clay pattern stamp instead of wanting one. I'd really appreciate that. Because that is a collection that, is possible to complete without too much of a hassle, I guess. A little bit of a hassle, but as long as you go to enough villages, you should be able to get all of them. So I just want to focus a bit more on that. Maybe go back to some older villages. I don't know. I feel like that would be a slight waste of time, possibly. But it's hard to tell. How many FPS? We have 174 frames in a jungle biome. These usually kind of kill the performance. I would be fine with 100 frames, and we give the other 100 frames to our shader experience, and then everyone has good frames. How about that? Can they make it so that we just, do that? Okay, the sun is not quite setting just yet, which is nice. I think we might have to make new boats. I don't know if we had one left, but I also don't like going on the ocean with just one boat. Do we risk it? I mean, the sun is kind of setting. I don't know when we run into land again. Come on, let's risk it. Want to spend too much time trying to craft new boats and stuff when we might be able to do this with just this one boat before the sun sets. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm actually having a good amount of energy today, which is great. I love that. I got up earlier and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do laundry. So maybe this stuff is working a bit better than my previous medication experiences. But we will see. I mean, over the next couple of days, I don't know where I'm zigzagging around here. Next couple of days will show if there will be any side effects, because that tends to take about a week. So yeah, I really hope that there won't be anything, or at least anything that was hard to manage on a day-to-day basis. Fingers crossed for that. And yeah, oh god, this all just looks different. I don't like it. I do hope to have a upcoming productive week with lots of recording. Ideally, I will stay up every morning and just record a bit instead of trying to have a slow, chill, relaxing start to the day, just because I really want to get stuff done. And I kind of have to start getting stuff done. Oh, a hickory tree! Woo! The structure we have all been hoping for. I also don't like that it's a snow biome because we don't have name tags. And if any penguins spawn, we won't be able to save them. Okay, actually we are going to go on land here because there is sugarcane that has dropped. And we go by boat, I guess. Oh, that's the fish. Ah, there it went. Okay, yeah, sure. You can keep your stick, I guess. We are taking those poor little resources with us. We don't want them to feel lonely or anything. Okay, those don't fit in there. And do flowers 2, plants 1, main backpack. Then we make some space. Put this down. Take a little nap. And there we go. Inventory is not perfectly organized. The food backpack is not in a position where it belongs. I am very much bothered by that, yes. But, you know, we have a lot of stuff to explore. I still believe that if we just keep on running and rerun long enough, we're super far away, that maybe we could find some structures that aren't those silly little trees. Maybe that's absolute delusion. But, you know, it's like if I say it's the only way we'll be able to obtain some of the blocks you can craft, then it's like a very strong statement. And a little bit intimidating and terrifying if you think about the fact that maybe we are not going to find new structures. So, you know, let's just stay delusional. Grab some of this stuff. We're also missing a lot of forest plants, which, you know, I have yet to see in a forest. Little bits of black. That was the wrong item, but okay, sure, have fun with that. I just really would love to be able to complete our storage. If we were ever able to reach that day, that would be honestly such a happy day that I would be marking in my calendar. We'll get a couple more of these just because I am a big fan of hydrangeas. Lower patches are also always a wonderful little decor. Might as well take leaf piles with us too. Scratch our nose a little. Anything you're putting along the river that we happen to have missed for over 1,100 episodes? Not really? Okay. Worth a try, you know? It took us like over 700 episodes to figure out how to get lupines. Was that our own damage noise, or did Herobrine jump after us? Probably Herobrine. Okay. I can also grab a little bit of the duckweed, I think. We do have a lot of like watery areas I want to decorate in the areas around the beach cabins. That one definitely. But also from the everyday life area to the swamp area, there is a lot of water that just looks sad. So if we were able to spice things up a bit, it would be great. We're gonna... Okay, we are going to do this real quick. Oh, that will fit in there. That's amazing. And we throw all that in there. We grab our differently sized lily paths, because I am not capable of ever walking past these. I feel like the music is pretty quiet today, though that might be my own volume. I am not sure. If it is quiet, I apologize. Already like triple and millionth time checking if everything is running the way it should. You know, if I did really hit record, if the frame rate is going the way it is, if I'm not accidentally muted. All those little things. Okay. No, we don't need to break anything here, thank you. More hydrangeas. It is so easy to kidnap me, just put down a path of gorgeous flowers, and that's all it really takes. Couple of these. Some beloved shrubs. Oh god, there's a lot of them here. Did we not get that? I feel like my internet today is a bit funky. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm just imagining things and this is just Minecraft doing Minecraft things. Because earlier it didn't necessarily seem to be my connection that was being funky. I think that was the server connection on the server I was on. Okay, now we got an epiphyte. Didn't intend to grab that. Now we have it. Oh, wait, those are plain mega pack, which means I didn't really meant to grab them. I'm more looking for biomes of plenty things. Oh hey, why not? Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. And yeah, everything else goes into the plant backpack. Already going to make new shears to be prepared for anything that will await us over there. And these groove biomes are also absolutely amazing for some of the ground covers, especially the clover patches. So, no, don't mind me. Just having, or like trying to have the time of my life over here. Somehow. You need to find joy without the shaders. Somehow. And if it's collecting little things that I already have tons of, that's okay. That is fully okay. We do have a little river. I don't know if we've ever checked a river in a groove biome before. I imagine we have, but I don't have any like active memory of that happening before. So you know, just to be sure that this is not the place we'd be finding all those things that we've been looking for. What would be the best way? Oh, we have wait, that was my zoom button. One of these big oak trees there. Otherwise, it's just basically the same flowers that you find in the rest of the biome, which is fine. I take those gladly. Oh, a few more of these, even though I always place it up on top of them in the end. It's okay. Oopsies happen. Oopsies are natural. Clearly we could also find a village in this biome if we're lucky, but looking at the minimap, I don't think that would be the case. Come on. What is the clay pattern stamp collection supposed to look like here? That is Plant Mega Pack. Just watery things. I love the berry bushes. They are just such nice decor that I don't really want to live without. It's just like, you know, a normal tree that sometimes spawn. I don't think it counts as a structure. It doesn't spawn like a structure, as in it has flat area around it and has little chunk borders here and there. It just exists, you know. We'll go over to that part of the biome. Just in hopes of maybe finding a village. If we're lucky. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing alright, is staying hydrated, and is just overall doing well. Got enough sleep. I don't know why, but today I felt very sleepy waking up, despite having slept for an acceptable amount, to be fair. I don't know what it is with my dog, but she just needs nightly attention now, middle of the night, and she wants inside the room. And then I wake up in the morning because she wants out, because she wants her breakfast. And then after that, she scratches again, because then she's like, oh, let me back in. I appreciate the wanting to spend time part, but it does just wake me up the second she scratches on the door. And ignoring it, and, you know, trying to teach her in some sort of way that don't do that. We had a thing going. You come in here once we wake up, and that's fine. You don't have to wake us up in like half an hour before our alarms go off when we already barely are getting sleep on some days. But it keeps you awake when she's lying right in front of the door, and those cute little paws keep tapping against your door. So I just take the other exhaustion version and let her in, and, you know, lose a bit of energy by getting out of bed rather than losing energy by lying there for 40 minutes or so until the alarm goes off. Yeah, but somehow we need to work on that. Don't really know how. Probably ignoring would be the best one, but again, I'm tired. I need my sleep. Like, when you take away my sleep, that's when it becomes sort of like a personal issue, you know? And I can't exactly bring that up with my dog. She does not understand that. I mean, maybe she does, and she just ignores it. Wouldn't put that past her. She is a little bit too smart for her own good sometimes. For being very honest. Okay, little bits of lag. That's alright, I guess. We're gonna take some of these strawberry bushes with us, and then it's basically midnight already. So hard to judge the time without the shaders. And I will get used to this somehow before we, you know, try to switch all up to fine mode and then can go back to shaders. Like, right before that, I'll get used to this. And then I'll wait 5 minutes after the sun has already set in order to try and sleep. I'm calling it. And every day we'll be like, oh, why did mobs spawn? We went to bed so early. No. Okay, 3 mushroom. Thank you, I guess. I don't think these are possible village spawn biomes. A couple more of these, you know, why not? And I don't know, I was out and about quite a lot yesterday, which was kind of fun. Exhausting, but fun. Oh, more cute small lily pads. I'm strong, I can go past those. It's okay. I can do it, I believe. And the amount of Pokemon I caught yesterday. Oh my god. I don't care that I'm a decade too late to the Pokemon Go trend. I'm having the time of my life there. And yesterday, wonderful day. Sadly, it does not appear to be the case that I'll be able to get a shiny balloon Pikachu, which I really was hoping for. I mean, it's okay, you know. I did get some of the other costumes as shinies, which are all ones that I'm just kind of like, about. You know, maybe someone else will enjoy them one day. And I don't think I got that many shinies yesterday, to be honest. Why do we have random bits of sugarcane all over the place? Just want to know. What the heck is going on here? Let me through, please and thank you. Also, yesterday, I think I spun like 80 new Pokestops. Amazing progress. Oh my gosh. And technically a laggy biome. And we still have 200 frames. Do I even want to know how this would look if I were to turn on the shader now? To be fair, it has been, the performance in these biomes has been a lot better after we had the PC upgrade. It's just after the graphic card change, everything kind of dipped. I mean, we could play like this. Look at that! 15 FPS. Now that is what I call high quality gaming content. But I do love the way these lakes always look with shaders. You know, it's like you have the nice little sun reflection. You have all the water stuff growing in it, then these orange things that just pop up when there's dirt underneath the water. Like, I love these. Sadly, stuff is not loading super fast right now. But I would like to take one more screenshot of this. Need a little bait thumbnail after all. Come on, load that little corner and we're fine. Please and thank you. Pretty please? Maybe not? Give me the rest of that tree, not ones further back. You know, we might just do this. Anything we need to organize right now? We'll just do this real quick, you know, we have to do it anyway. Might as well do it when we're just standing here. Okay. And we will return to a triple digit FPS. Feels a bit more comfortable to play that way, you know, a bit more high quality. I mean, like this, it doesn't look bad, but with the shader, it really spices things up and makes it look more alive in a way than those pawns, which I really, really, really enjoy. This, on the other hand, is just, yeah, looks good, I guess. Yes. And that is where, at least for me personally, the statement ends. Some of these, because they're so plenty, so we can't just like duplicate them. It's always nice to have some pretty flowers. Doesn't hurt. Only brings profit and joy. Small multi varieties. Of course, gladly, that was a ground patch, cover patch, clover, not what even are languages? Because I apparently don't know. Okay, we have 2 things for this backpack. And the rest we can throw in here. We'll do a tiny bit of scratching. And then we grab this stuff. Okay. More snow. I don't know how to feel about that. We haven't really had any snow biomes so far on this trip, which is nice. But given that we don't have name tags, technically I'm not the biggest fan of going there right now. Then you top that off with the fact that while we desperately need snow structures, we are most likely not going to get anything except for the little fishing huts in the frost forest. We do have a village though. Okay, never mind. I take all my complaints back. Please have someone selling a clay pattern stamp. Not someone wanting one, someone selling one. Please and thank you. We do also have a blacksmith, which is nice. Okay, nothing fits in there. Need to organize this better. Okay. Not a ravine, very good. Free stuff. Hello, what would you guys sell? A paper bark? You want strawberries? You want spinach, I think that was. Loot backpack? Bit of iron. Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah. Don't mind me. You have closed. I want the opposite thing. I want to give you an emerald and get a stamp. Getting scammed over here. Did we get the wool? I think we did. That house spawned interestingly. Okay, we have the blacksmith sheep. Don't have any hanging plants on the side of this building. You want books? Good choice, good choice. Small green foliage, orange flowers. Over here, we have some eggplant and we have some spinach. Good choices, good choices. Do we have sort of a pink sheep situation, but with brown sheep instead? Because this does look very repetitive throughout every group of sheep that we come by here. Not that I'm complaining. Take it very happily. Yeah, which was okay. Bit of stuff, but nothing that makes me go, oh my god. Yellow hanging foliage that we can't craft, or a new clay pattern stamp for the collection. It was just a bit of stuff. Okay, another technically laggy biome. That looked so cursed for a second with the eyes. Quack, 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 quack. I know, I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. Might be a very intense opinion to have, but I do. There's just like a brown sheep with all of them. Okay, we are grabbing the Silk Touch. Wasn't much there. Technically we shouldn't be grabbing much coal because we have like 2 backpacks full of coal ore that we need to break down, and that is already overwhelming enough. We don't really need to add more to that list of stacks to get through. But you know, little bits of resources here and there aren't going to absolutely end us. Maybe they will slightly, but not absolutely. We are out of food, by the way. It goes so fast. Really noticing that we eat and suddenly we already need 2 new ones. Oh, a orchard biome, I think. Or yes. Little flowers. I don't think we have villages here. I'm already not finding any mod specific structures, you know, then at least the vanilla ones can bring some joy. Not those, but this guy. Please that. I'm gonna sit up. Oof, my legs. Ow. I do notice that yesterday, oops, didn't mean to hit the mic, I did do a bit more walking than I have over the last few days. Which is good, you know, I do need to build up that stamina. I think I will go on a little walk later today, actually. I mean, maybe I can still get a balloon Pikachu, even though now the ones that I really wanted aren't spawning anymore. Because I wanted one with, you know, just the basic balloons, but the ones that started spawning, I think the day before yesterday, I'm not sure, maybe yesterday, now are the number balloons. So, you know, Pokemon Go for the 10-year anniversary is giving you 5-year anniversary Pikachus. So if you get 2 of them, then you have your 10-year balloon, basically. I imagine something like that was the logic behind that. God forbid they have to possibly make a new asset. No. And if they did, that would probably only be on the premium track of the pass. Giving the free-to-play player base something? Nah. We don't do that. By the way, I did do, I did 1 Mega Raichu raid each yesterday, which is nice. Got two decent ones, and enough energy to evolve another one. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 Raichus actually that are like pretty good to max out. So I might go for one of those. You okay, sir? I don't think he is okay. And I mean, given that now, you always get like 1 free mega level already on the ones that you get from the raid. Basically, as long as you walk with that one a little bit after you evolved it, mega evolved it, you can just, you know, earn the mega energy that way, which, to be fair, is kind of exhausting with some of them. But wouldn't probably recommend it for legendaries, given that those need like 20 kilometers for like 25 energy. Or, you know, the little basic ones, which I'm still missing so many of. I was really trying to get a few during GoFest then. I did do a few remote raids, but you know, I really didn't want to like spend crazy amounts of money on remote passes. So, you know, I did not like get everyone. And like there were a few that I actually would have liked to get in a raid, but I didn't see anyone posting them while I was looking at it. Which, you know, happens. It's okay. Yes, in a way that sort of saved me money, because that means I saved a remote path that way. I don't know. And I mean, they will return all at some point. Which, by then again, just means that I probably then need to spend remote passes on that. Because, you know, while I did hang out with the locals for the Mega Mewtwo's, which, you know, was all fun and stuff, they were really just going for the Mewtwo's. Anything else that was popping up that would have been fun to raid, they didn't do. Which I found a little sad, because I obviously would have liked to do, I don't know, for example, let's just say a Rayquaza raid in person instead of having to use a remote pass. But, you know, it's okay. I'm still very happy with everything I managed to get there last weekend. And oh, we are at the end of the episode. Oh, that happened fast. Okay, we're gonna get this. And we're gonna get probably a little bit more out of this lake in the next episode. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Oh, free flowers! Okay. Stay hydrated, stay happy. There is a pink sheep. And a dark gray sheep. You are a dark gray sheep. Where's the second pink sheep? Come on, I know there's one. Is that... Hey, we have a... or what? 7th pink sheep situation? This is a good ending. Okay, thank you for being here. Every group of sheep will have a pink sheep, a grey sheep, and 2 white sheep, I guess, unless the group was differently sized, but yeah, thank you for being here, and yeah,